What I didn't like in this case is not even that. That is a wave management master tier thing, but Platinum and Emerald, these mistakes don't matter. But what matters is that you see Lulu here and you give her a freeze. I understand Kog'Maw is very close and maybe you're scared, but you have Pyke and Kai'Sa and you don't want to recall when they have a freeze, only if you were forced to, like let's say you're very low HP and by going to break the freeze, you'll die. Okay, I understand, but in this case, you should try to not let Lulu do this. You're up a kill, but you are even in gold. That means you didn't actually win the lane, and I'll show you exactly why. My name is VODs and I'm an AD carry professional coach, and in this video I will teach you how to snowball properly as AD carry in 2026. Be sure to like, subscribe and hit the notification bell to make sure you don't miss out any bit of content from this AD carry specialized channel. Never take Capt Coup de Grace and never take defense. This is really garbage. This is much better statistically speaking, more damage overall in the game. And win rate wise, and this one is much better for early game, which is the most important thing. In below master tier you never take this, so this is an easy fix, especially because you play with Pyke, so you want to play aggressive early, so you want to have HP. So I like that you push very nicely, very nice Q there, chilling and pushing, trying to get level 2. Kog'Maw has W, so against Kog'Maw we need to trade when he doesn't have his W. Do you have any idea of how much cooldown, when I press W on Kog'Maw, how much cooldown my W lasts and how much cooldown the W has? Any idea?
No. The W is the long range, the attack speed, or it's the slime. I'm not sure which one is the W.
So you have played the game for 10 years and you don't know what the Kog'Maw abilities are. Okay.
He doesn't appear a lot and I don't play him a lot, so yeah.
Okay. So his W is that thing that gives him range and it doesn't give him attack speed. It just gives him range and damage. So he gets it for 8 seconds, but the cooldown is 17 seconds. So it's a lot. So right now, when he walks up with the W, he actually wasted it for minions. You should not click into him because he has his W, so he has more range than you. You have to be careful. Then Pyke does something very, very nicely. You auto attack. So why don't you just auto like Q instantly, like Q like now, like auto Q?
Because of the minion, I wanted to try and get him more isolated.
I see. Okay, and because here you can also Q here, because you know you're not gonna get isolated. Let's see if you do Q. Okay, you do Q. A bit late. Okay, you get exhaust. Let's see, winnable. Sure. Okay, I can live with that. Some micro mistakes that we don't really care. Yeah, a little bit Q like late, but I mean, you are low elo, so it doesn't matter. It doesn't really matter.
Yeah, you mean Q instantly?
Yeah, I would Q instantly just because if we keep chasing, the Q is actually 10 seconds. There are some chances that you will be able to flash Q when he runs, if you run down. But no problem, you wanted isolated Q, that makes total sense. And then you go on Kog'Maw. What I would like to see from you, after you go on Kog'Maw here, is that you keep going on Kog'Maw and you don't hit the Lulu, because the Pyke is about to hook him. Pyke has cooldown on the Q, he has 4 seconds on the Q, he's gonna hook him, so look, like right here, he has hook, and he could just hook this guy, but you wasted one attack on the Lulu. No problem, this is not a big deal, you got a kill. This is not Grandmaster, so these things don't matter that much. So let's see.
I understand. I'm not sure if I could hit Kog'Maw.
That's the thing, right? That's the thing. Because you're not supposed to attack Kog'Maw right here. You're supposed to walk. You're supposed to put yourself into position where if Pyke hits hook, you're there.
Yeah.
So I'm not saying hit the Kog'Maw right now. I'm saying instead of hitting this guy, just click here. Yeah, ignore Lulu, click here, and if Pyke hits the hook and he flashes, you can flash Q.
Okay.
Because right now, because you auto attack now, you don't have range for flash Q. It's a bit late. You see this? It's a bit, look, it's... So again, master tier mistake. It's useless, it's nitpick. This is a mistake, but it's never gonna make the difference between you being in platinum or emerald and diamond. So no problem. So we will make the difference between the mistakes that are mistakes and the mistakes that lost you the game. And if you don't fix this, you will not really see any progress. There are a lot of mistakes that if you fix them, you don't see any progress. This is one of them, what I just showed you right now. So far, you are very ahead. Lovely. Let's see what you do here. I would push and recall because I have gold, but if Kog'Maw stays, you can stay. You can slow push and pressure, and this is very good what you're doing. Very nice hook. We try to go for some trading. Very nice, no flash Kog'Maw. And right now we have a big wave into the tower. Okay. Any idea where is enemy jungle?
No.
Okay. Do you know at what time the scuttle spawns?
Yeah, 3:30.
3:30 in last season. No. 2:55.
Okay.
2:55. Okay, so in basically 40 seconds. So what I'm saying is that right now, in general, well, it's 2:15, 2:15, 2:55. The jungle finishes his whole clear. 2:55. Now it's 2:15. So you still have 40 seconds left. So this is a good point where you can ward, because you want to play aggressive. You want to kill this guy. He's low.
A lot of times I ward the mid bush in the bottom mid. Oh, it is
here.
I don't remember this. No, the bottom
here.
one.
You have word. You have word.
Okay, I haven't used it. Okay.
Yeah. The point is, I want you to play aggressive here, because he's low. I want you to hit the tower. I'm not saying dive, go crazy. No, but hitting the tower, you have a big wave that's safe. But I want you to be even more safe. So before we want to play aggressive, we need to think about safety net.
What would you ward here?
So since you have a big wave, you want the best word that is the fastest. So this one is the fastest, but it's not giving you a huge value. So this one is the best, because it gives you river and it gives you this angle too. But if you were here, it just gives you this angle. So here, it should go like this. Hey, Kog'Maw is low. I want to dive him. If we hit the hook, we dive him. But I want to take the tower. I want to take at least one plate if possible. I want to pressure. I have a big wave. I don't want to recall. Recalling is stupid because Kog'Maw is low HP. But let me ward first, because if I go now, hit the tower and Silas is behind, then I will cry. So let me ward first and then go aggressive. And the reason why warding first is the best here is because you have a massive wave. The wave will help you. You can invest 3 seconds to 4 seconds to ward, and then you can go to the tower, and every time on Kog'Maw farms, you can try to punish. Very, 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 very good. Okay, so you're going to go a bit AFK. Okay, because you see your Diana right here. What camps does Diana have up? None. So she probably did the whole to bot lane, and she has one camp up. This means if the Sylas started top, he did all to here, right? So it's basically mirror. So it would be good to ward, because maybe he's on the blue buff, maybe he's on the Gromp, you know. Yeah, exactly. So wording skill, when you said, hey, I have a lot of debts, the first thing I thought was bad wording. Well, the first thing I thought bad mechanics, but we see some bad wording from you.
Yep, definitely can be a big problem.
Okay, let's see what happens right here. So right now you're trying to push. Actually, the wave is coming into you. How do I know that the wave is coming into you?
Well, because there are minions from the last wave that are still alive.
Perfect. So what do you think Diana should do right now?
She should stay. No. I mean, she knows she doesn't have, or she probably won't have priority right now. I think.
So what does she want to do?
Risky.
Risky. Okay. Why?
Because they can move to the river before I can.
So you can't move?
Yes, I can. Right now I can.
Okay.
It's even better for me if I move.
Yeah, because when you come back to a wave that is here. That is frozen. Plus, we don't want to give the scuttle because for Diana, the scuttles are important. It's like you get a cannon wave. The scuttle is the cannon wave of a jungle. So he doesn't want to miss a cannon wave. So that's why it's better to just try to... I mean, push and moving is something, but in this, you don't have to push. You can just be ready to move because you don't want to give this for free. This, they moved instantly. Kog'Maw and Lulu looking to follow. So my advice would be to stay here. And if Pi goes and lands a hook, yeah, you can move and you can get a kill. So it's important to go on the river. Yes, your wave is not absolutely amazing, perfect, pushed into the tower, but it doesn't have to be. You can easily move to the river without needing to push the wave because Pike is 10 out of 10 early game aggressivity, ooga booga, easy peasy game. Lulu is worse than Pike. And if Pike hits the hook, Kai'Sa is very good. You said it, burst. Come on the river, if we hit the hook, we burst them, we burst the shit out of them. So that's why you have to play a little bit more through your jungle here.
Okay, I understand. I used to play Kai'Sa with Hail of Blades because it was really strong early game.
Yeah.
I don't think that really works now.
Yeah, in a fight on the river, it doesn't matter what rune you have, as long as you're moving and you're staying here and you're ready. It looks like Diana didn't take the scuttle and she moved mid, which is bad. And then you're starting to push here. You're starting to push and then you just recalled. Okay. Let's see. Where is Kog'Maw? Because Kog'Maw is low HP. Okay. And right now... Okay, he went in Fog of War. We don't know where he is. Maybe he recalled, maybe he doesn't. So it looks like we don't see him for a while. So most likely he recalled. Like, look, you don't see him now. And he was low. So in this case, there are some players that they would just recall without pushing. Yeah. Because the wave is pushing into you. But in this case, I like that you push. Okay, what do you want to buy?
Maybe I won't get 100. The best buy I think is I will buy probably the call.
Yes.
And maybe a sword.
Yeah, but that one you already have. So usually if you have that, is there anything better that you can buy?
If I can get to 1,200, 12,000.
Yeah.
Yes,
so if you think by pushing this wave you get the money, the 1,200,000, it is good to push. But if not, then you can just recall. And the reason why it's like that is because now the wave is good. Well, it was because you kind of hit it. So it was pushing into you. So if you recall, you will come back to a wave that is pushing into you. But if you think that by pushing this, you have better power spike, yes, you can push it. What I didn't like in this case is not even that. That is a wave management master tier thing. But Platinum and Emerald, these mistakes don't matter. But what matters is that you see Lulu here and you give her a freeze. I understand Kog'Maw is very close and maybe you're scared, but you have Pike and Kai'Sa and you don't want to recall when they have a freeze. Only if you were forced to, like let's say you're very low HP and by going to break the freeze, you will die. Okay, I understand. But in this case, you should try to not let Lulu do this. Right? Especially because when I play Lulu and I want to freeze this, I want to pull the minions to a side and I want to tank them. So the next minion wave does what?
It freezes.
It freezes, but so what should she do here?
Yeah. So they meet
Okay, so what does she need? She needs next wave, right? She needs next wave.
Yeah.
So where is the next wave?
Getting to the tower.
Where?
Same as mine, halfway.
Okay, so look at this. So the wave has to travel here for her. Look at this. Ooga booga, ooga booga. So she's gonna get chunked just by the minions. So when we play a hard winning early game matchup, we should not let them to do this. If I play Twitch or Kog'Maw and enemy Pike allows me to freeze, I'm happy. Number 2 is when she freezes, she needs to wait her next wave. But if the next wave is very, very far like this, it means it's free kill for you, because if she tanks this minion for like 10 seconds, only the minions will chunk her, and then after the hook, Pike can help you to kill her. So this right here is the first platinum to emerald mistake. We led them to freeze. You have diamond mistakes, we have master tier mistakes, but these mistakes, if you fix, you don't get any progress in emerald and platinum. This is something that can be like, what is the mistake? We don't want to let the enemy freeze the wave when we play especially when we can break the freeze and we play a very big, good matchup for bot lane. Kai'Sa, Pike into Lulu. Easy peasy, and Kog'Maw. You can also purchase one potion. You did not have gold for refill, but you had one potion. Why do you think I say that you should buy a potion?
Because I am 1v2 and I am going to...
Not really, not really. Even if you're 1v1, if you get chunked a little bit, it's always good to keep you healthy, because Kog'Maw and Lulu, they have range and they have short trades. When you play against matchups that they have short trades, you can get chunked, like Caitlyn, Ashe, Kog'Maw, they can chunk you, and if you're low, you can't all in. So that's why sometimes refillable potion is very good, but most of the times you can get away by just buying one normal health shield potion. So the most important thing when you play here is to play safe, because you are 1v2. Yeah. So the worst thing you can do is trade and lose HP. Yeah. Super important. Okay, 1 second. So mistake was recalling when they have a freeze and not trying to break it. Okay. Yeah, so don't trade. Play safe. Don't trade. Don't trade. Just take XP. Stay into this brush. Like, that's what you should do. You should go like this and stay into this brush so you can get XP. And then don't walk up because they will kill you. Because here, this is very greedy. Use your E. Like, just use your W for that minion if you really want to get it. You sure you don't play locked camera? Because this is very tunnel vision. Like here, because look at this wave. How is this wave?
It's pushing to me.
Exactly. So you don't need to do anything. You don't need to walk up. You don't need to play like, don't W, because W stops your champion. Just E away. Don't lose HP, because enemy team is flaming Lulu. Fuck you, Lulu. Pike is so much better. Haha. Support gap. So Lulu is mad. She wants to kill you. But if she doesn't kill you, she's tilted. So this right here, what you're trying to do, any trade is bad. So you try to double. Any trade is bad. If you do 300, like 500 to them, and they do 200 to you, it's still worth for them, because it's 1v2 and you will never kill them. So that's why you should not trade and should try to play safe. Don't lose HP. Don't trade. This right here is very, very bad. See? Very, very bad, because you are supposed to play safe. You are 1 versus 2. Okay. Playing, trading too aggressive and taking short trades while being huge weak side, and Pike is top lane at level 3. Yeah, careful. And here I think you did it again. Yeah, a Q and run away. No trade, nothing. Like here, you see, just take this minion, but you see you're so close to the minion. You should be here, or here, or here. Take the minion, run. Because you're so close, and you see this. Why? Why trade? Because you will always lose the trade against a champion that has more range than you. So now you recall. The only problem is that you're gonna lose the whole wave here. You're gonna lose the cannon wave.
Yeah.
So, do you think you're gonna die if you stay here?
Probably not. Only if the jungle comes to
die. So, judging that Kog'Maw is, you see what he's doing, is pushing very hard. There are only this cannon and these 2 melees to range. It's a very high chance you lose this minion wave. Very high chance. And if you think you can die very easily, you should recall. If you don't have barrier, it's easy for them to kill you, but you have barrier. So what I would do, I would wait here, take the cannon, take some minions if I can, and then recall when the next wave is in the middle. Because cannon wave gives a lot of experience, so you don't want to miss that. So here, you stay for this wave, you take it, and now you recall. You will still lose 1 wave, but if I want to lose a cannon wave, or if I want to lose a non-cannon wave, I will choose to get the cannon and lose a non-cannon, right? So what should you have done there?
I should have stayed, and I could, like you said,
Yeah,
and recalled after. Yeah.
perfect. And yeah, always like you look at your gold. You can get a potion. They have a long range. So do you know? So your champion has 525 range. Kogmo, do you know how much it has?
You have similar, but when he has W, he has more.
He has a lot more with W. So 600,
Yeah.
670 range when he has his W.
Yes.
So he's very, 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 very strong. Very strong with his W. And without his W, he has 500 range, like a Lucian. So let's see what you're gonna do here. So you do W into Q. You should do QW because it's smoother, it's faster, same time, yes. And then you pushed very, very nicely. And after you push, you go for a plate. Okay, let's see what you stay here. Okay, so let's see what you're gonna do here. So what do you want to buy in base?
The pickaxe. The pickaxe, no, the small. I don't know the names in English.
So do you want to buy Kraken's Lair? Do you want to buy the axe?
Yes. Kraken's
The axe, the Retrix, or what do you want to buy? Or the Ricochet bow?
No. I only buy recall bow if I don't have enough gold.
Okay.
For the other item.
Okay. So?
I already have 2 swords, so
So what do you want to buy?
I don't know. Yeah, the axe.
The axe. Okay. How much gold do you need for that?
700, something like that. Not really sure.
700. So it is 1200 gold total.
Yeah, I already have.
Yeah, you need 250 gold.
250, yes.
Yeah. Okay, so you're gonna buy that and what? Because you can recall at 250, but it's not very efficient because you already have a lot of AD, a lot of resources. So you wanna get at least one more longsword if possible, at least, if not Redrick. So your minimum recall should be 600.
Yeah.
And if it's not 600, then anything higher than 600 is fine. So what I wanted to see here is after you kill Kog'Maw, you push the wave. Kog'Maw is in base. He just respawned. So right now, you want to take a decision because it takes 20 seconds for him to come back in the lane. So ideally, if he went base and he recalled, you should also look to recall. You have 650 gold. So it's not that much. It's enough for a fine buy. But it's not like you have 1000 gold. So the fact that you stay here is okay for plate because you had time. Kog'Maw is coming right now. So you try to take the plate. And then you go for the Drake. But when you go for the Drake, you have to ask yourself, do they need me?
I won't be able to recall now.
Exactly. So you have to be very careful. If you decide to stay for Drake, you should stay in the lane because then they will push and it's not bad because you have full mana, full HP, but if you want to recall, you should recall before the Drake. So you shouldn't really help with the Drake because look, 2.9k Drake. The Smite of Diana does, wait, 600?
600, yeah.
Okay, so that's 600. So it's like 2.3 right now. So you can leave and they had Cho'Gath as well. So even now you can press B. You can even W and then press B because again your quest. They help you with the quest, right?
The dragon.
Yes, I'm asking you.
Yes, the objectives, yes.
Yes, and even if it wouldn't help, it's good for the bloodline, so it's okay. Okay, so here you could recall instantly. This is canon, so you can still recall if you really want to, but you decided to stay, which is not bad because you have full mana and full HP. The challenger decision making would be don't help for Drake, recall, or stay one auto attack for Drake and then recall, or a challenger player can also do recall right here because a challenger player will think, hey, this is a cannon wave and it's a Kog'Maw. He can't push that fast. My pike is roaming. So if I recall, I can't die bot. That's perfect. But again, this is not a big thing. It's just it's not something that lost to the game or anything. So it's too small to matter. You stay safe, sure. And then she went in.
Yeah.
Let's see how you follow this.
It was a big wave. I wasn't.
So these are 3 minions right now. There is another wave coming. You are getting ready. And then Diana right now.
I wasn't expecting her to do that.
Yeah.
So.
I see. The thing is, if you want to follow her, you should be committed. You should follow instantly. Like, it's either you follow like right now and you are right here eing in. The problem is you didn't follow, and that's fine. This is a bad call. She was very deep.
I didn't want to follow.
You didn't want to fight. I agree. You didn't want to fight. But the thing is, if you see she has is exhausted and she's gonna die, why do we go in now? Just run.
Yeah.
Right? So I don't mind that you didn't want to follow. That's fine. It's a bit of a deep call for sure. But okay, then run. Don't go, run. Because you're suiciding with her, you see this?
Yeah, I was already there, yeah.
Yeah, you're gonna get 1 probably, but you burn so much and you give shutdown to Kog'Maw. Oh!
No.
What? And right here is the same thing. If you know you're gonna recall and you will lose the wave, I know you're very low, but there are some times where you can stay.
Yeah, maybe now because he has level 6.
Yeah, he doesn't have mana, right? But you see, if you stay here to catch the wave when he has full mana, full HP, or half mana, half HP, that's stupid. That's suicidal mission 2.
Yeah.
But if he's low mana and no HP, you can stay here and catch this wave before recalling. So the reason why I say this is because this is already the 2nd wave you're losing in the lane. So your quest will have to suffer. I want to see how much. Oh my god, you see this? 831. So he has better quest. So okay, this starts to matter a bit more. This is not a master mistake. You keep giving minion wave. So we are recalling when we are low HP, which is good, but there are many times where enemy is also low HP, so we can stay and catch extra wave into the tower. Caps lock. I put caps lock the big mistakes.
Yeah.
What's the plan?
Hey, I want him to push into me. Maybe I think I can kill him if I'm 1v1, and if someone comes, I can surely kill him.
Yeah. Pike is coming soon. You got a beat poked.
Yeah.
Let's see. Yeah, this is a bit unlucky, but it's same thing. The thing is,
the minion stood in front of me when I was going to W.
If you use QW here, like right here, before you get polymorphed, you can cast your W before you get stunned. Or
I understand. I understand. I was going to do that, but the minion is like trying to get in front of me.
I see. So you're scared of this minion.
Yeah.
Yeah, because the hitbox can't be this. It's not like this big. If you use it like this, you will hit.
I don't know. I always hit the minions. I
see. No problem. So you try to go in, and then Pike misses ulti, and then you die. Yeah, not worth because it's a shutdown for Kog'Maw. Yeah. So this can be the beginning of the end.
Yes.
So you gotta be very careful. One death, I mean, it's platinum. Below master tier, one mistake like that won't lose the game. Usually you need to do at least 3 mistakes like that. So you did 1 out of 3. You died, still winnable.
What should I have? What should I have done there?
Just closer, better mechanically. If you just use your QW first, like here, if you understand more of the range and the hitbox, like when you moved here, look at this.
Yeah.
Like you moved, and if you are better, like if you feel the game better, if you have better champion understanding, you do QW. I mean, to be completely honest, you can even just Q.
Yeah.
I mean, it's bad, but QW is better. But if you do QW, it is so good because you QW like 1 second ago, which means now your Q is gonna be on cooldown. So then when you go in here, you have Q again.
Okay.
So that can make the difference. Oh, but you didn't use your E. Let's see. You should E instantly. You don't have E. Okay. And then here you get that. Let's see. And then try to go in, auto, missed ult, auto. Yeah, it's just right here. Right here is the only thing that you could have done different. Okay, winnable. Let's see the gold. Okay, he's actually even with you. It's he's even, I think, a little bit because you just lost a lot of waves by nothing. You just recalled when wave was coming into you. A cannon wave is 150 gold, a non-cannon wave is like 96 gold. So you lost like 300 gold almost because you just recalled. You should be 1 kill up. So now you are 1 kill up, but in gold you're even. You're actually behind. Wow. It's because you left too many waves. You didn't catch them. Okay, winnable. Okay, what happens here? Let's see. So you have Kraken Slayer. You push. Lulu is mid. You push. Okay. You W. Lulu is mid. Didn't you try to ping this Pyke to dive, or you're not pinging usually?
No, I don't.
Yeah, because Lulu is mid, so we have to do something here on the Pyke, on the Kog'Maw. So you just don't ping, and then he just moves out.
Yeah.
Because why are you running here? You should stay here and hit this guy. Stay out of the tower range, stay here, hit him, and show Pyke that you want to play aggressive. Because if Pyke moves here in hooks, maybe you don't kill Kog'Maw, but you chunk him.
I think he will do that, and
because you're too scared here. You see how scared you are?
yeah.
You are 1v2, you're supposed to play aggressive. Look at this. Super safe. Just be up and show him that you want to play aggressive. $5. If you have problems improving and getting better in the game faster but cannot afford booking coaching, on my Patreon you can access more than 627 VOD reviews, premium videos about how to wave management, mid-game macro, and tier lists that will show you the best champions to climb and to improve for your elo. And these are not on YouTube, this is only on Patreon, they're exclusive. Moreover, you can participate in the free coaching waiting list to get a premium VOD review. I'm giving away 2 free VOD reviews every single week. All what you need to do is simple 2-step process. Subscribe to my Patreon and share your OPGG, and voila, you are on the waiting list. You're gonna get a personalized VOD review for any game in your match history. For just $5, you get not only the free VOD review, but a whole bunch of exclusive benefits that will supercharge your gaming experience. It's a small investment for a big return. And it's just $5, it's no brainer, right? But here is the deal, you've got to act quickly. The waiting list is already filling up fast. 55 people already subscribed to the Patreon, and there are 6 people that they already are on board, they are on the waiting list. And more are joining every moment. Now, do you want to secure your spot for a free VOD review? Go ahead on my Patreon and reserve it right now.